finished teaching a young lady who's 27 years old. So we're going to talk about some of the things that she did, how this can help you. I'm a state certified driving instructor, so I want you to ask questions and I'm going to take you through the journey. So whenever you get into the car, you first come in and lock your door. Then you need to make sure your seat is properly adjusted. In this case, I'm 6'4", so I want to have my seat back. I want to pivot my right foot between the brake and gas. When you are driving, you want to frame the rear window in the mirror. So when I'm driving, you should see me looking up and looking out. And you'll see me actually doing those eye checks. On the left side, which is the driver's side, we're in North America, our steering wheel is on the left. If we were in the UK or Australia or India, it will be on the right. So I'm going to adjust my left or driver's side mirror. So when I'm driving, I really want to get this right. So when I'm driving, I can look to my left and just see briefly what's going on. I'm going to adjust my mirror to the right. Okay, my mirrors are adjusted properly. And I want us to take a deep breath. And then we're going to get ready and go out and drive. I'm going to talk to you. We're going to be going on a little bit of expressway, a little bit some main thoroughfares. We are in heavy traffic coming out of downtown Detroit, downtown Chicago, downtown Los Angeles, California, downtown Houston, Texas. All these areas are very similar. Okay, I'm going to put my foot on the brake. I'm going to turn on my left turn signal. You see me looking over my shoulder. And then before I change the angle, I'm going to go up to the stop sign and then I'm going to make a right turn. So I'm going to come up and stop. And then I'm going to come up. You can see the sunlight coming in my face and it's much brighter. And I'm going to stop. I'm going to look left and right. And I'm going to make a right. I'm going to make a right turn. It's clear. And keep your turn as short as possible. In the city, Detroit, Chicago, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California. In the city, the roads are slightly different. They're older roads because a lot of the cities expanded out from Detroit, from downtown Chicago, downtown Houston, Texas. And then we want to squeeze our brake. Also, there's a bike lane to the right. This definitely reminds me of Houston, Texas. It's a little bit bigger, but there's a bike lane to the right. There's a huge population, different cultures of people. Really a beautiful place, right? I definitely recommend if you get a chance to go to Texas, see the culture area, see the Gulf of Mexico, see those things. All right, the young woman I'm driving is about 27. She's on her she's on her 8th drive. What has changed? Better speed control, smooth turns. She still struggles a little bit to merge on the expressway or making left turns, but her decision is really improved, more consistent. Example, we have to make a right turn at the light. She used to struggle to come up here and stop, and I'm going to show you. Okay, now this turn is a really short, sharp turn, and I'm going to show you. You've got to look to the left. You can see the sunlight in my eyes. You can also see the police car going by. You have to check traffic. You have to look around. You got to anticipate dogs, people jogging, people running lights, people cutting you off. It's not like the suburban area where it's more predictable. In the city, a lot of things happen. Okay, I'm going to come up to the edge, and then I'm going to go in to the first lane, and that turn was really smooth. So the lane to the right cuts over. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. We're going to keep it real. My goal is 10 thumbs up. Let's keep it real. So there are a lot of beautiful homes here, but also there are a lot of abandoned homes. So that presents a problem with squatters, people stealing cars, drugs, prostitution, crime. So you really got to be careful, okay? I've been through Detroit. I've been through Chicago. I've been through Houston, Texas. I've been through Kansas City. I've been through Kentucky, okay? A lot of these areas are very similar. Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Youngstown, Ohio. I've been through these areas before, and a lot of them are like economically depressed. The government and the state has just like forgot about our people, right? But people still need to know how to drive. There's still a thriving community here, and we're not going to blame. I'm going to squeeze my brakes. I saw that light come on. We're not going to blame anyone because of our situation. You, just like me, can overcome the things you need to be successful. Okay? It just takes a lot of hard work and a plan. This young lady I'm driving, she's about 4 lessons out before she's ready to take her road test. And we're going to go through this journey with her. And then I'm also going to assist her helping find a good car, either a new one or a used car. And then that'll be something that we can share and talk about to help all of you, because we don't want her to be done with driving, get her license, and then just sit at home because she doesn't know what to look for in a car. And I'm not saying because she's a young lady. I want to be very clear about this. I'm not saying because she is a young lady, she does not know about cars. That'd be very ignorant of me. A lot of ladies out here are educated about cars, motors, drag racing. So we will help her and assist her, and then she'll still be able to drive to a dealership, to a used car lot. And then we'll talk about this journey. Hey, this is a good car for $5,000. No, that's a bad deal for $15,000. And then we'll help her find a car for her. And she does have a job. It's 11 minutes away. So a lot of people who want to get their license, they barely have enough money to get their license, but then they don't have a job. So now you're sitting at home another 3 months, 6 months, and you've forgotten everything you've learned. So her situation is different, and we're going to share this. Okay, I'm back on this main thoroughfare now. In the city, this is Detroit. This is Houston, Texas. This is Los Angeles, California. Okay, a lot of Black-owned businesses, minority-owned businesses, Asian, Filipino, Black, white. It doesn't matter. Get your entrepreneurial spirit on, okay? And if you can start a business in the city, you can start a business in the suburb, you could be in a rural area, and mainly it's about getting your products out to the customer. So when I go through these areas, I'm very humbled, I'm very proud, but also it's a struggle. And if you're not from the city, you don't understand this. I'm from the city. See our guy here to the left, he's got this little moped, it's a little motorcycle there. And the speed limit, I'm at about 35, taking good time and space. That light caught me. This light up here is called a hawk. It's a pedestrian activated light. All 3 of these lights would come on, and then they would be flashing. So we're coming by a school zone. Don't speed by your school zone. You will get a ticket. You will get pulled over, and ultimately you could hit and strike someone. We don't want to do that. I'm trying to keep my space. This blinking yellow is kind of weird, and all of a sudden, boom, it turns red, and it's kind of scary. So I need to get over one lane to the right. You should be able to see it. There's a warning sign, lane reduction, lane ends from left to right. Get over early. A lot of beginning drivers can't make that maneuver. And then you're going to see a knockdown sign to the left. Someone hit the speed limit sign and it's knocked down. You should be able to see it. So we're in a major thoroughfare in the city. Forgive me, I don't know the streets in Houston, Texas, but I know you know when you're in the hood. You know when you're in a suburban area. You know when you're in a college town, okay? So people drive differently. They act differently. So I'm just scanning left and right. Speed limit here is 35. We're entering another suburban area. You see the homes look different. The businesses look different. But they look different. A lot of these smaller cities have ordinances. If you have a pit and it's not on a leash, or some communities don't even allow pit bulls, all right? And I'm not against pit bulls. They're beautiful animals. However, some people mistreat them, and it's not the dog's fault, and they're very anxious and nervous around people, okay? light yellow, we're going to squeeze the brake and take our time. Hey, I'm at 3 thumbs up. I need 10. I need more people to get us a thumbs up. The police are there to the left. We don't have to worry. Our insurance is good. Our license is good. We don't have tinted windows. We don't have big loud mufflers. So don't fear the police, but also aware of them. I'm just looking left and right. And when you go from a city to a suburban area, sometimes the police hang out because they know people are driving into the area without proper license, tickets, warrants. I learned this a long time ago. My parents said, don't run from the police. If you have nothing to hide, they will shoot you in the back. Okay? So mom and dad told me. And there are more officers of color. There are more women. I'm just simply saying. All right, we're taking our time. We're at about 35. They're moving kind of fast in that Honda up there, but we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to focus on us. And you'll find a lot of roads in the United States. I can't speak. I've been through Canada, Windsor, Montreal, Toronto. I've been up to Buffalo, New York, Youngstown, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio. I have family members there. Every community is different, but they're pretty much has some of these similar characteristics. And I'm going to squeeze my brake and just take my time. I may try to get on the expressway back, but I think it'd be kind of boring to you. I think you're going to learn more in these more traditional areas where there are traffic lights, yield signs. Like, for instance, we can't make a left turn here. And if you did, you're going to get pulled over and get a ticket because it clearly says no left turn at this right here, down there, in the middle. But a lot of people don't pay attention. They get a ticket. Don't get those type of tickets because that's going to ruin your driving record and your insurance. Ignorance is no excuse. And I'm looking behind me to keep space. If I slam brakes, I'll get hit. We should be able to see the rear of the tire. So I'm looking left, looking right. When the lights turn green, I'm looking left, I'm looking right. In fact, there's a huge Doberman pinscher over there. And now I have to go straight, and I'm just trying to be smooth through this area. And you can see how I'm moving and bouncing along. Some of the roads in the United States are better than this. Some are bumpy, some are horrible. Okay, I'm just simply telling you the truth, and I don't have to lie. All right, so we're rolling pretty good. This car is speeding to my right. See them? Easy to get them a ticket. And then all their brake lights are out. So if I was the officer, I would pull them over for speeding and hit them with an equipment violation. All the brake lights are out except for the high mount brake light. That's an easy way to get rear-ended. So you're learning something. Take care of your car. Take care of your truck. That's just stupidity. You got to take care of maintenance like that. And if you go into Houston, Texas, downtown Detroit, any suburban area, you're going to get pulled over. Sir, did you know your lights are... Oh, by the way, license, registration, proof of insurance. Oh, I forgot my license. Sir, step out of the car. Now you messed up. And lights don't cost that much. $5, $7. They're in a hurry to race. I'm just going to take my time for all this. The speed limit here is 35. I'm a little bit over. Other cars are like tailgating me. I'm going to get us over one lane to the right. I'm going to get into a different area. And we're going to make a right turn at the light. School zone crossing. Now, I have to turn right in this lane. I've made a commitment. There's that car again. Brake lights burned out. They broke the law, no right turn on red. And officers will look for the tag on your car. In this case, that's 2026. I'm going to go in the first lane. And I'm just going to take my time. There's a Nissan 300. No, that's a Mustang. And in these small communities, you're going to have, nice homes, older people, younger families coming in, and they're looking for those young drivers who are going to be clowning around. Thank you. So speed limit's 35. And you have a choice. We could get on an expressway. I'm going to get on an expressway. We're going to be in some heavy traffic, but this would be really a good teachable moment. At the light, we need to make a right. Thank you for the thumbs up. See, we got about 7 people in, put questions in. I can't run this light. It's not worth it. We're not that much of a hurry. We're just going to come up and stop. On your road test, if you do this, you'll get a ticket. So there's a lot of traffic. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm looking to the left. Checking traffic. I see a lot of knockdown signs, so people must be clowning here. Clowning means they're going to get tickets. Okay, I got to come up. I'm going to make a right turn. I'm looking, checking, and I got to go over to the left. This is a guide sign, east and west. We want to go east. You got to know your cardinal directions. Oh, by the way, as I'm talking, we have 2 products on our stand store. Stand store, you can make digital products. You can set up coaching calls, and I'm looking, checking traffic. You see me really looking, okay? I'm not trying to get hit. This is what you have to do. And if you're not looking, checking traffic, you're about to get hit. Okay, I go into the middle lane. So in the stand store, we have digital products. I have 2 PDFs. They're about 25 to 30 pages long. I need you to look at those, and if you like one, order it. The next one is a coaching call. I'm available for coaching calls. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Okay, we get ready to merge on. We want to merge on, and we're at 55. We're at about 60. I'm gonna roll in behind this vehicle. In fact, my cousin has one of those. She will let me drive it, but I don't know how. It's like a trike. So I'm keeping my speed, keeping my space, and then I'm gonna get over. So I'm at about 65, and I'm gonna keep space. So those are pretty cool. They're from Quebec. I've been up to Montreal before, been to Toronto, been to Arlington, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Texas, Prairie View, Texas. You get the idea. All right, we're moving pretty good. I'm at about 70. Middle lane, moving real nice. And you're gonna see traffic merging on from the right. So I wanna keep my space from this Orchid pest control truck. I don't want to panic. And I'm looking to see who's using the blinker, who's going slow, who's distracted. Still right about 70. It looks like I made a good choice. They're about 80. If I'm at 70, I'm at 75, they're about 80. I'm almost at 75. So things are moving pretty good. We made a good decision. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. And beginning drivers make a very slow lane change, just like I'm making. I'm going to show you eye movement. Okay. I'm at about 75. I'm checking my mirror. I'm not going to get over to the right. I'm going to get in fast lane and stay here. So I'm checking my mirrors. There's a Ford F-150 that didn't use a blinker behind me. I'm looking ahead. There is a little bit of a glare, so you see this in the phone. But that glare kind of bounces off, but I can see pretty good. And I got my Ray-Bans Meta on, so they're awesome. I'm turning my wheel very slow. The wind is pushing the car. We're moving pretty good. About 75 miles an hour. They drive 85, 95 in Houston, Texas. Let me tell you. Everything is bigger in Texas. I'm not even gonna lie. The tickets are bigger, the trucks are bigger. And I'm gonna stay in this lane to the left, and I'm gonna show you what I see now. All these cars. Real easy in the curve. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. We need 4 more. My goal is 10. Let's hit this goal. Let's bring value. Let's get this content out to people who want to learn how to drive. Driving in your 20s. We're trying to be smooth. We're trying to get our license, and then you got to get a job. You might be moved out. Your parents are like, when are you going to move out? I'm saving my money. So this young lady, she saved her money. I'm lifting my foot. I don't want to tailgate though. And that's good. I'm not a saver. I'm a spender. Okay, we're going. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. We're going about 60. No, we're going about 75 miles an hour. We're not going 65. I'm holding the wheel at about 7 and 5. Moving pretty good. The car is in. Oh, it was at 3. That's why the motor was revving up. And then I'm going around this curve real easy. A lot of beginners turn late and then you'll hit the wall. I've seen that happen too. Thank you for the thumbs up. So what do you do in this curve? Lift your foot a little bit and look around the curve to the right. And now you're going to see the shove around alignment signs. I'm telling you about these warning signs because a lot of beginners just don't notice them. And I'm going to turn really slow. If I turn too fast, the car will drift out to the right, and that'll be a minus or deduction. I'm at about 77 miles an hour. I'm trying to be very smooth. Take my time. Thank you. 7 is a lucky number. 7 people, 7 thumbs up. Love it. Let's get 10. Okay, so I'm lifting my foot. I see a big traffic jam. I'm gonna get over. I want to deal with all this. Good. So we're at 60. We lost about 13 miles an hour. And that's being a defensive driver. I don't like hitting the brakes really hard, burning them out. I had an SRT Jeep. They have the Grimbo brakes. They're very expensive. And if you stop, you'll stop very fast, and all of a sudden people will rear-end you. I think I had some content in that vehicle, and it's louder, it's faster, it drinks gas, but I loved it. Trying to keep good speed and good space. We're at about 70. Trying to keep good space, good distance. I'm looking ahead, all 3 lanes are full, I'm in the middle lane, I'm fine. We made a good decision getting on the expressway, but normally would have took us 27 minutes, took us about 15. But that goes to show you how much time. Whoop, squeeze my brake again. It's a huge slowdown. We're at about 65 now. And I'm trying to show you the distance. How far do you need to be as your car lanes for every 10 miles an hour? If you're learning how to drive, you need to watch this, because I'm a state certified driving instructor and I see the white F-150 coming out. I'm good. I'm in the middle lane. I'm looking for a blinker though. That's the 250 Super Duty. I'm sorry. No blinker. I think people just get casual and lazy. Don't get casual. Don't get lazy. I'm slowing down again. I don't want to get rear-ended. Big GMC Denali. That's how the trucks are in Texas, man. Real big like that. Lifted. Dirt on them. That was a decent lane change. 3 blinks. Just taking my time. Lifting my foot again because it's just such heavily dense traffic. We're at about 65. Thank you for the thumbs up. We're at 7. I need 10. Can you help a brother out? I'm trying to get to 10 thumbs up. I'm asking for engagement. Help me get to 10 thumbs up, please. If you have not liked this video, please like it. Tell your friend about it. We're trying to grow better. Speed is good. We're about 70. The lane to the left is about 5 to 7 miles an hour faster. And I'm trying to go at a safe speed and not tailgate. We're at about 72. I tell my student, you know, think of a Kia, but don't get a Kia because it can get stolen by the Kia boys. And then you might not be able to get insurance. So I might have to talk to my insurance agent and we'll get her into a nice vehicle. So it's all about relationships. I know some insurance agents, some car dealerships, mechanics, and that's some of the things that you guys don't know. But because you know me, and because you're looking at my videos, I'm going to share it with you. I'm seeing all this traffic. I'm trying to make a decision. I'm going down for 3 more miles. You can see all the traffic slowing down. The volumes. Taking our time, keeping our space. So I think it's important that you learn about cars. I'm a car enthusiast. I build motors, I drag race. I got a 1968 Gen 1 Camaro. And then, you know, we'll talk about that, get it on the channel. Hopefully, if I can get it out this year. So my trailer at home, the motor needs to be freshened. What it really needs is just new aluminum rods, new pistons, new rings, aluminum rods that's honing out the cylinders. And then I'll be able to get by a season or two. If I want to be serious, we turn it into a 434 or a 440. But those guys are running like 860s, 857, about 157, 158. My motor runs 901 at about 149. So I'm down probably 350, 375 horsepower, and maybe 280 foot-pounds of torque. So the biggest way to do that is to make the motor bigger. It's aluminum block, Cali's crank, Bill Miller rod. So it's got good pieces in there, but after so many runs, you got to replace those rods. I don't want to be stupid and put a hole in the side of my block. That would not be fun. So I'm trying to be responsible and not take it out. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. But I'll be sharing those things with you about car maintenance. It's in the garage. It's covered up. You know, we'll go live out there sometime and you'll be able to see the car. Chrome alley cage, small tire car, puts out about 880, 850 horsepower to the ground, but it's a class motor. 2-speed, and I have a 3-speed transmission, 2 of everything. And then you can see me get my competition license too. So also, there is a couple of YouTubers that I follow, and they mentioned that the National Hot Rod Racers Association are looking for content creators. So I could be going to a couple of racetracks, maybe 2 or 3 hours from me, and that'll be fun too, to make some content. I love cars, so I got to squeeze my brakes and go in slow. And you can see I'm going in a little too fast. I don't know if I'm going to make this light, but I want to go in slow. I don't want to slam brakes. I've already committed. Going real easy. Okay, it's really bright right now, so sorry about the brightness. And I'm going to lift my foot and let gravity pull me down, because I'm really easy on the brakes. If I had a Tesla, it would be brake regen. And the health of the channel is doing good. I'm posting a lot more content. I go live quite a bit. So typically the lessons are about an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes we do 2-hour lessons. It depends on what the client needs. And this area is also very dangerous. Hey, help me get to 10 thumbs up. I'm at 8. Help me get to 10. And a client did get rear-ended here, so you got to be really careful. People are coming out from Starbucks Bucks, White Castle Fart Burgers, King of Burgers, Tropical Smoothly, and Panda. So you got to be careful here. This is a double left turn lane, so we got to get in. And we want to slow down, and we want to see the rear of the tires. I was practicing driving earlier, and I remember the signal, blind spot. Thank you. How do you suggest maintaining your speed control? You want to hold your foot on the gas pedal and gradually, it looks like this lady behind me was drinking one of those little Fireball. Fireball, I'm not a drinker, but I saw her drink something. I'm 33, just learning to drive and getting over my anxiety. Well, what I need you to do is sign up for a coaching call. And I'm putting out some more digital products that are there for you to order. And then sign up for a coaching call so you can talk to me and we can figure a strategy for you. Okay? All right. We are making a double left turn. And then I'm going to go slow. Came in a little fast, so I got to turn on my right turn signal. And it's the second driveway. And I'm going to go up at an angle. There we go. And I'm going to take you through the drive-through because you do have to eat. And then we're going to go ahead and do what we need to do. All right. Oh, it's a little bumpy here, man. Thank you. So it's all about vision. So if you're 33, this content is for you. You need to subscribe. You need to look at all my videos. You need a coaching call so I can develop a custom learning platform for you. Thanks for holding. How can I help you? Hi, I need a bacon, mushroom, and cheddar cheese omelet. No toast. I need the hash browns well done and a side of bacon. And a side of cottage cheese also.
All right, so I have a bacon, mushroom, cheddar cheese omelet, hash browns well done, no toast, and a side of cottage cheese.
Yes, and a side of bacon too.
All right, anything else?
That's it.
Just one nothing.
Thank you. So, and then learning, you know, you would be an excellent candidate for this content. I'm in the Midwest. I don't know what state you're in. See, on that coaching call, we can find out, and I can develop a custom platform for you. You know, what is a good driving teacher? How much I should be charged? How long should I be training with them? What if they're taking advantage of my money? There's so many things that you can look at, but I have experience doing this, so you need to lean into me and you need to do the coaching call. I had one from New York. It was awesome. And we talked about driver's education, a custom learning plan, and that's what I'm trying to do. This is for everyone though. So if you're 14.9, if you're 27, hey, how are you?
Hold on.
What? Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Might be an order. Uh-oh. I don't know. Someone might have ordered something. The worst thing you can do. I don't want to pay for someone else's food. Actually, hey, I'm at 9 thumbs up. I need 10. But this is for people who are learning how to drive, who want to learn how to drive, and learning to teach someone how to drive in their 20s is different than teaching someone in their teens. Because in your 20s, you're ready to move out, you moved out, you are early 20s, mid 20s, late 20s, even 30s. And I'm not saying you're embarrassed, but you need someone to help you and coach you. That's me. And then I'll give you honest analysis. This young lady I'm finishing up with, she has money and she's ready to learn. She is about 8 drives in, doing pretty well, needs about 4 more. Take her road test. We'll walk her through the whole process. She'll be using this car. We'll video. Then we're going to help her drive to a dealership or used car lot. We're going to help her pick out a car. I'm just going to be like her uncle, her big brother. And just advise her, hey, this is a good deal, or no, that's not a good deal, because you have to establish credit. And what good way to do this is by getting a used vehicle, and you got to make your payments on time, or they'll come back and take your vehicle. So you got to get a credit established as early as possible. I'm just waiting patiently.
How you doing?
Hi.
1855, please.
That was a little bit high, but when you order food, and I don't want to go to McDonald's when it's Burger King, I'm trying to get healthy, man. So it is what it is, but you have to have money for gas, insurance, car repairs, and you don't want to keep dumping money into a car. So my price is $18.55. I'm gonna leave a tip. But imagine you here. This is you. If you're 33, you're driving. You got to pick up food for the kids. I don't know if you have kids or not, but it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility. You not only got to take care of yourself, you might have to take care of others. But this channel is perfect for someone who's learning how to drive in their 20s, 30s, or 40s. I'll give you honest opinion. I'll tell you what is the current state of driver's ed, teaching adults, teaching teens, how much a lesson should cost, anywhere from $75 to $125 an hour. I tend to do packages, 3 lessons, 5 lessons, 7 lessons, and we're just waiting for the food. And then you got to make time. The young lady drives every Monday, Tuesday, 3:50 to 4:50, or 4 to 5, or 4:15 to 5:15, or 4:30. Hey, I'm at 9 thumbs up. I need 10. Okay, I'm telling you why you should sign up for a coaching call, because you're going to talk to a driver's ed professional like myself. I'm about automotive maintenance, teaching you how to reverse parallel park, preparing you for your road test, getting on a road test site. They're not just going to let you come on a road test site. You have to be able to practice, and then I have access to that. Picking a car out, you got to live within your budget. If you have a job and you don't have credit, they're going to charge you a higher interest rate because you're more of a risk. But if you have a $500 credit card and you paid it on time, you're establishing credit. That's a whole nother video, but that's something we need to talk about. A lot of young drivers can drive, but you don't have a car because your mom and dad are not going to give you their car, right? You need to save your money and get a piece of junk.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you. Okay, so I got my food, and then I gotta put it in drive. Okay, I'm looking and checking. I'm just looked over my shoulder. And I'm gonna show you what you're supposed to do at the bottom of this driveway. You gotta check traffic. My first lane is open, and I go into the nearest lane. You see me look. If you don't look into your turn, you won't be able to drive. You're probably saying, just tell me how to drive. It's a process. Okay, you need to go through the test. You need to know the rules of the road. What do these pavement markers mean? If you don't know what these mean, what does the green sign mean? That car's brake lights were on. What does that mean? What does the blinking yellow mean? How do you make a lane change? There's so much involved. And a lot of people say driving is easy. It's different for every single person. So what's easy for one person may be very difficult for others. Like for instance, I'm not tailgating. I'm at about 50, which is the speed limit. Cars are still very close together. Don't tailgate, because if you rear end someone, you're going to be at fault. And then your insurance will go up 33%. Well, what if I don't have insurance? If you get caught without insurance, it's a $250 fine. They could arrest you, take your car. Now you're paying $75 to $50 a day for the car to be impounded. And if you leave it there for a week, you see where I'm going with this. Mama, can you help me? Why? Because I'm your son or daughter. No, you didn't listen to me. I told you not to drive, but I had to because I was going to lose my job. Nope. And you could easily have a bill over $2,000. And then what's going to happen after about a year, they're going to take possession of your car, and then they're going to sell it at an auction. I'm trying to keep space, not trying to tailgate. I'm checking my mirrors and the areas behind me. It's pretty peaceful right now, but there's still a lot of traffic. You can't see, but I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to the middle, I look to the right. You need to be able to see my eyes looking left, middle, and right. So I'm just checking traffic. You can see me looking, you should be able to. And I'm going slow, and then I'm gonna go back. And we're gonna make a left-hand turn. So I have to squeeze my brake and go in really easy. What does this blinking yellow mean? It's just so many things. I'm at 9 likes, 9 thumbs up. I need to get to 10. Help me get to 10, please. I'm asking for that engagement. I'm going up to the edge. I'm looking, and I'm going to turn right by the double yellow. I really like good turns, and that's what your road tester will want. Okay, I'm going to get over one lane. And we're going to make a right turn on this street. I got to squeeze my brakes. This is a really tight, short turn. If you don't squeeze the brakes, you're going to go across the street and hit that pole. All right, going in real easy. There we go. We're just taking our time. And it's a whole different situation in neighborhoods now. You got stop signs. What happens if you don't stop at the stop sign? It's a ticket. It's a moving violation. It's a civil infraction. We have a complete stop. Look left and right. I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. Look left and right and left. And then I'm going to go across, and you're going to see me look into the turn. That's what you're supposed to do. All right, then I'm gonna make a right turn. That car really didn't stop at all. And that's the danger driving in these smaller little suburban areas. People just don't care. So I'm taking to the city, suburban area, expressway, and I'm just scanning left, middle, and right. Hey, I'm at 10. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Okay, we're going to turn on that right turn signal. We're going to go up. Nice. And we're going to go in really slow. Take our time. It's really bright here. We got a U-Haul truck. A lot of people do not know how to drive U-Haul trucks, so you got to give them room and take time. Okay, I'm going really slow because two people could be moving in or moving out. That's why, yep, there they go. Yep. Glad to see families coming in. Take our time. It's moving really easy, and it's really bright. I'm going to show you how bright it is. See? All this brightness, right? And I'm just taking my time. It's really bright out here. I want you to look at these videos. If you want to learn how to drive, you need to set up a coaching call with me. It should be working. A lot of people looking, set up a coaching call. I have 2 digital products. I'm going to put in 2 more tonight. How to drive, how to get your license, use vehicles. You tell me what you need. I want to say I appreciate you. Keep looking at these videos, and I will go live tonight probably within an hour and a half. Bye, guys.